Welcome to another episode of Behind the Studs, your home improvement and remodeling podcast, where the two most entertaining guys discuss the do's and don'ts in home construction and in the remodeling industry. Remember that you can nail it, paint it, or just tune into the show. How about that? Here are your hosts, Colin Shaw and Jimmy Driscoll.
What's up, everybody? How we doing? Jimmy?
Yeah.
How we doing?
We're doing, man.
All right.
We're doing.
All right. Here we go. Season 2, episode number 19.
Number 19.
Number 19. It's taken this long for us to finally get this gentleman on our show.
I know, right?
Right.
Well, the first show we started, says,
Right.
we
said, where is he? And,
this is the guy.
A year and a half later,
This
he
is the
finally
guy.
showed up. All right. That's
This
good.
is the guy.
Better late than never.
That's right.
That's right.
We appreciate that. So this is a show that was requested by one of our listeners, Jay. Jay, thank you very much for this suggestion. Sorry it took us so long to actually put this show together, but believe it or not, it's not easy to find an expert in aging in place.
Right.
It's very hard. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of things you got to think about, things that, may seem obvious, other things not so obvious. So we have with us today Howard Hull from the Granite Group.
Harold Hull.
Harold Hull. That's right. Oh,
Man.
man.
Harold.
All right, cut. No. We don't cut.
And the Oscar goes to. The Oscar goes to.
That's because you wouldn't let me do my Josh Groban when we first started.
I know.
So
please,
now I'm
thank
all messed
God.
up now. So Harold, how are you, buddy?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
Thanks
for
having me
joining
on.
us. Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate it. So tell us a little about what you do.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I have a showroom in Groton, Connecticut.
Okay.
I know it's on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah,
That's
that other side
okay.
of the bridge. Yeah.
That's okay.
A lot of
But it's
people have
but
a
it's
problem with
universal.
that, going over that bridge.
But it's the same going over the other bridge too.
That's right.
For whatever
Exactly.
reason, these bridges seem to separate.
It's like another country.
It is. It's so
It's really
strange.
strange.
Yeah.
But companies like you are all over the country, right? Correct.
Well, the Granite Group actually has locations all throughout New England.
Uh-huh.
That's as far as they go. They have
Okay.
about 40 locations now.
Is it really?
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
Okay.
based
Great.
in Concord, New Hampshire.
All right.
But I used to work for the company called Shetucket
Right.
that the Granite Group bought about 12 years ago.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Yep.
So I have run a showroom there on Gold Star Highway in Groton, Connecticut.
Nice. So
Yep.
you get to
So-
help people with their kitchen designs and bathroom designs and things like that?
Yeah, we do a lot of more bathrooms, I would
Bathrooms,
say, than
okay.
kitchens.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's
Definitely.
explain to the audience exactly what you do.
So basically, I have customers come in that are remodeling or they're building a house,
Yeah.
and I help them pick out their fixtures, bathroom fixtures, basically, for their remodeling project or a new house.
And when they're getting older, is that how that works?
Well, I mean, I think
Well,
he
it's
starts it just for
anybody really.
right now.
But I think it's just the way it is right now with this kind of a subject that we're talking about now. Mm-hmm. A lot of people coming in, they just going through,
End of life stages.
end of life stages.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I have a lot of people that they are redoing a house for their parents, or the parents are going into a lot of assisted living places actually let you, when you purchase their apartment or whatnot, they allow you to remodel
Really?
the bathroom.
Okay.
So I had quite a bit of that going on now too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just
Interesting.
ran into that, as a matter of fact. I had the sisters were coming, elderly sisters were coming in from like Minnesota or something to take care of the mother who is in her 90s, and she just suffered a stroke, and she's had problems, and they wanted to handicap her shower stall.
Right.
Such a small bathroom. Mm-hmm. And the first thing they said was like, we don't have any money. And she's 92 years old. And I'm like, wow. Like,
Can't do it for free.
exactly. I'm like, I don't know. I felt so bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, what do you really want to do? And what they wanted to do it wasn't a simple thing. It wasn't like just knocking a couple things down.
Right.
You got to make it accessible for two
Right.
people to get the person in and get them out.
Right.
Right. And a lot of times you have elderly people that have been in the same house for many, many years.
And then it
And
would
if they
go.
built in the 60s, 70s, obviously it wasn't ADA compliant at
No.
the time.
No.
No.
So now they're, in their 80s or 90s, and, the doorways aren't wide enough, the
was gonna
bathrooms
say,
aren't
yeah.
big enough, the showers aren't accessible.
Yep.
So there's a lot of challenges in doing that, And I'm sure you come across that
I do. I mean, we've done.
in your trade.
Yeah, we've done quite a few ADA compliant bathrooms, kitchens, that sort of thing, and yeah, it is very challenging. I mean, especially like you said, the first thing right out of the gate is the size of the door. If it's below a 30, now you've got a problem. So now you got to
Exactly.
try to figure out. And in a lot of places, what I've ended up having to do is just expand the opening and then put a curtain across it. Because you couldn't fit a door, based on there was no place to swing the door because the
Right.
bathroom just wasn't big enough to
Yep.
do it. So, yeah, that is definitely the first challenge. And I think, probably, and you could probably pick the order in which most people, want things accomplished. But typically, the next thing for me has always been the toilet. Being an ADA compliant toilet, and having the grab bars and stuff. If you can just kind of talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so they have, our main brand that we deal with is Kohler.
Yep.
So they have,
Good product.
they
Very good
call,
product.
they used to call them ADA toilets back in the 90s.
Yep.
But
Did they?
now they call them Comfort Heights.
Comfort Heights, yes.
Toilets,
Yeah.
Or Universal
Wow.
Height, or whatever you
I
want
did
to
know
call
that,
it.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
basically the same thing. So
Yeah.
these toilets are, say, 16 and a half inches, from the floor to the top of the rim, as opposed to the older toilets, which are about 14.
Right.
So big difference there.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot, but anybody who's got the 2 different toilets in their house, they can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
the difference.
But
Yeah,
the thing
absolutely.
is
Absolutely.
that it's so commonplace now that everybody gets Comfort High toilet. It's pretty much all I sell.
Pretty much is all I usually try to recommend.
They're also
somebody
called
to.
high boys, correct?
Or high boys.
Yeah.
We call them
Yeah.
that. There's all different terms for them.
Yeah, they definitely opened up their sales market as soon as they got rid of the ADA compliant. They went with Comfort
Exactly,
Heights. So
Comfort
because
Height. And other
everyone's like, I'm not
companies-
that old.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
other companies have done the same type of thing, changing the verbiage, so it's not ADA.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's like shock collars for
Kohler
dogs. They got rid
actually
of
has
that.
come out with even a taller toilet just in the past month.
Really? Even taller than 16, huh?
Yeah, it's actually 19.
No kidding.
19
okay.
inches. It's called the Highline Tall
Huh.
toilet. So it's
Trying
a
to think.
Highline toilet that they've had for many, many years. It's the same tank. It's just they switched out the bowl.
Huh.
The bowl is,
Okay.
they have an option for the regular 16 and a half or now the 19 inch. It's
Huh.
just
Now,
come out.
Is it because the I don't know if you know or not, but is it because the wheelchair height is higher than?
I
is
think
it
they
around
have
that?
so much call for it. And I have had many, many customers ask, is there anything taller than 16
Huh,
and a half?
okay. This is the
Because
first I heard of that. Yeah.
They don't want to put, because a lot of these places, you can go to medical supply places and
Right.
get like, the different seats,
have
with the bars
go
on
to
them and
the-
all that
yeah,
type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
People don't like those things.
No.
They want it to look like a bathroom. A
Correct,
normal, not
right.
a hospital,
Right.
like a regular bathroom.
Yep.
So that's why they've been asking, do you have anything taller? And until now, the answer was no.
That's interesting. Well, that's good to know now for me too, because I was always going to say no. I thought
Let
that
me
was
tell
high
you.
as it went.
Before you know it, we're going to be standing like they do in Europe. They're going to have like a pad for your back and have like a railing. Hold on.
There you go.
And just because once you got them up, you don't have to sit back down. You're up. Bounce off the wall. Do your duty. Spin around. They'll put you on a turn like a lazy Susan. You just spin around and you drop back in your chair.
Do you need any help at your store? Because he's a
No.
great salesman.
Yeah.
I'll sell it for you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
This is called the wall with a chute.
Very classy. Yeah. We could put a Kohler sticker right on that.
Yeah, right.
Make it out of granite or something.
Right,
A
there you
nice
go.
granite
There you
wall.
go. Yeah.
With warmly yours. Put the freaking warming
warmly
a warming
yours, too.
back
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Put your feet in like slippers or something.
I'm just
talking now. I'm working this out for you guys.
he's spitballing.
I appreciate
yeah,
it.
You
Gonna
want
make
him
you
on your
millions.
corporate team. you
Hey,
know?
I'm gonna make you millions.
See, just one appearance on this show. Now
That's
you're a
it.
There you
millionaire.
go. Right?
Jeez, just
Yeah.
like us,
I
Joe.
appreciate it.
celebrity.
Thanks.
Right, yeah.
Who needs
No
flex?
problem. No
Who needs
problem.
flex tape?
Now, something you and I were talking about before we started recording today is, grab bars for the different areas in the bathroom. Kind of tell everybody what you think you should do if you're actually going to be remodeling your shower or bathtub or one of those areas.
Well, most of the time, the problem is that the people can't get in the tub, so they're taking out tubs, putting in showers.
Yep.
So, regardless of really their age, I tell people, have everybody, have the contractor put the appropriate blocking in the wall
Yep.
behind the studs,
Yep.
so that anytime, pretty good, huh? You like that?
I like that.
He's helping us promote at the same time. I
That's
like
right.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that, in the future, if something happens and you need the grab bar, you don't have to worry about trying to find, the right stud to put the grab bar in. The
Yep, you've already
blocking
got the
will be in
block in
wall
there.
already.
Yep.
And I tell it to everybody, no matter how old they are, because you never know what could happen. It's
Sure.
accidents happen, medical issues happen.
Sure, it doesn't have to just be elderly.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, you could just get an accident, break a leg, and it could be as simple as that.
Right,
And,
right.
You need a chair and a grab bar.
Yeah, and quite honestly, I mean, they do have the anchors for tile and stuff like that for grab bars. But you know, if you want to depend on that for not going anywhere, get that
wouldn't-
blocking in the
Yeah,
wall.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah. I'd be a little leery about just taking that thing right off the wall with you.
Yeah.
You ever sell any of those suction cup ones? Do you guys sell those? or?
They have. I think my one has those things. But,
Okay.
I don't really recommend them.
Yeah, no, same.
I
same
wouldn't depend
thing.
on it. If I'm going to be
No.
falling down, I want to grab on something.
Right, that's not
going
going
to
to come with you. Yeah. Nothing worse than being lying on the floor holding the grab bar.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. No, this didn't work.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Now sometimes people want to go no curb too in the shower, so that
Yes.
it's very very flat.
Yep.
You've been selling any more of those infinity drains, linear drains, trough drains?
I get
they call
that
them a lot.
sometimes. Yeah, trench
Yep.
drains.
Yep.
Usually with tile because we don't really do tile so much.
Okay.
But there are many options with no threshold shower. Ready-made bases.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
All right.
people can tile the walls, but
Yep.
still have the base.
Okay.
Swanstone, for instance, or we have other companies, that have such a thing.
Yeah, I love Swanstone. If I ever recommend a tub surround or a shower surround, I always end up recommending Swanstone.
Yeah, it's a good product. And,
Yep.
The Vicryl material that they have, it's nice and thick, and it's
Yeah.
it doesn't go anywhere.
Kohler has a Sterling product, which is very good.
Yep.
Because
That's true.
Goes right to the stud. You don't have to worry about preparing the wall for like you would for tile. Goes right
Right.
to the stud. It's easier to install, and it's more economical too.
Now,
Yeah.
which one is that one? Are you
The
talking about?
Sterling by Kohler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now those solid panel walls too that they have out.
Yeah. they
Those
have,
pretty popular these days, or
Quite popular. I
Yeah.
do all different companies, whether it's Swanstone, Kohler, Transolid, and I have another company I deal with a lot, Sinmar. They're out of Ellington, Connecticut.
oh no kidding,
They
local.
Yeah. They actually make them right there. They have a little factory there and a showroom and everything.
Nice.
So they make
I didn't realize that.
shower bases, vanity tops, shower walls. They can make custom, so a lot of times you have an odd, size where it's very costly to do a tile base.
Right.
Then, you make a ready-made base by Sinmar,
They'll make it any size you want.
any size you want.
Wow, that's great.
So
Yeah, because usually
even curbless,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times, when we do a shower pan, we usually pour our own just because we can get the exact measurement that we want.
pitch. Exactly.
If you go through some of these other companies, they've got them at 32, 36,
Yeah,
48,
only
all
certain
those.
sizes.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And then they're like, you can cut it and put two pieces together. I'm like, yeah, that seems like it's
No.
compromising something.
No.
So, yeah, so that's great. I'm glad that they do that.
And I deal with them a lot because they're in Ellington. So
Right.
It's close by and everything happens. I know where they are. They have people that come out and take care of problems. stuff
Might
like
have to have
that.
them on the show
Yeah.
or
that
take
might,
a road trip, go out and
Yeah.
visit their factory.
That might be a good thing.
Yeah.
Get Jimmy out of the studio for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him to socialize with people.
Yeah. I like to do that.
You do, and you do
I
it
do.
well. You
Yeah,
do it
you
well.
do.
Yes. Vanities.
Vanities.
So what do you recommend as far as vanities go?
They have they call, ADA accessible vanities,
Mm-hmm.
wall mounted, that have the slanted sides so that it's accessible for a wheelchair even.
Yep. To
this
pull
company-
straight in or to go on the
Yeah,
side.
there's companies like Birch, like Fairmont that have
Yep.
such things. So it's pretty convenient.
Nice.
Quite a bit of them. Yeah.
And they look nice.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. People are doing this type of thing. They don't want to have it look like a hospital or
Right.
convalescent home type of setup. They want it to look like home. So I have a couple of displays in my showroom that have all of the whole setup.
Really?
With the Swanstone shower, and they even have like combination grab bar, paper holders or towel
Really?
bars.
Okay.
That type of thing. So it actually looks really nice.
Yeah.
So it
Interesting.
doesn't look like a hospital.
Right.
Yeah.
So is there a formula that you recommend that they use for the number of grab bars and the sizes and the orientation as to how they're installed and which part of the bathroom?
Most of the time, the people are taking out tubs, putting
Yep.
in showers. So usually you have a lot of times they'll do a shower base will have an end drain, so that the plumber, it's a lot easier for them to install. And I usually recommend to have like a vertical grab bar as you're walking in.
Yep.
Usually 12, 18 inches in length.
Okay.
And then on the back wall, especially if there's a bench seat or a corner seat, something like that, then I would recommend, an 18 or 24 inch grab bar.
So a
on
nice
the back
long
wall.
one there. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that's usually what I tell people. For
Okay.
that type of thing.
And then over by the toilet,
Yeah, and there's all different ways.
Yeah, I mean,
you
is
can
it
do
is
that
it
for
really
toilets.
required at this point that the bar has to fold down, or are the ones that are like one that goes above the toilet and one that goes on the side of the toilet, is that sufficient?
Usually
for
it's
most?
sufficient, but
Yeah.
usually in residence that doesn't really come into play. In commercial, it would.
Okay.
Right,
Yep.
right.
And
Yep.
I think they had a time where didn't have the requirement for the flip down one, but now I think it's back.
Is
So
it back again? Okay.
I think it is.
Yeah.
So you'll have a 42-inch grab bar on the back of the toilet.
Yep.
And then they'll have the flip down, and then they'll have another one vertical, like 18 inch as well.
Yep.
In a commercial situation,
Right.
but it's not as prevalent in residence. I don't think it's as strict.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And don't they have, when it's a commercial job, don't they have somebody come from disabilities who represents the disability organization, and they measure it and make sure it's all right?
Well, they have guidelines for
Yeah.
that, for commercial,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
where they're, how high they're supposed to be and how long and all that. Yeah, they have a website for that. Too.
What about
Yep.
what about in a house? Do you have to have those regulations too?
I
Are they
don't
different?
believe so. In a house, I don't
So it could be
think they do.
custom to the homeowner.
I think so.
Yep.
That would be the best way too.
Uh-huh.
Because
I know
everybody's
lights.
different.
Yeah, I know light switches, that sort of thing, need to be no more than 48 inches high. So, and the majority that I've ever seen put in are usually around 44 inches high. So they usually any switch or outlet is at the proper height at that point.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you guys see any sales with like emergency lighting for inside the bathrooms? Do you guys get into any
Not
of
too
that?
much, and
No?
we're not really into lighting so much. More of the plumbing.
Just the plumbing side of it.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So what type of trends are you seeing for bathrooms in general?
In general, like I said, this subject is very close to home because it's everybody. At least once a day, I'll have somebody come in.
Really? That
with
often?
This,
Okay.
Yeah, with this situation where they're doing an aging in place situation.
Yep.
So all the shower stalls have a bench, basically inside.
Yeah, and there's all different options for seats. Whether they're building a bench,
Yeah.
covering with tile, or if you're doing a flip down seat or
Yeah.
a corner seat that's attached, even a freestanding seat. That you can take out when you want to.
It's like those teak benches or something that people do. Yeah. Okay.
There's all different options
Yeah.
for that type of thing. Yeah.
The flip down ones are nice too.
Yeah,
Because you can get it out of the way when you need to, and if you
and a lot
if
of
you
them
need
are like
it.
teak wood, so they're
Yep.
nice looking. And they're
Yeah, they
not-
do. They look really, really nice.
Not like the padded ones you would see in a
Correct.
hospital.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Right.
Again, we're trying not to look like a hospital.
exactly.
Yeah. So you've been through this on a personal level?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
My parents are elderly now, and they built their house in the 70s. and
Okay.
of course, not ADA compliant.
Uh-huh.
Very small bathroom. So they had like a one-piece tub shower. And then a few years back, my dad, it was very difficult for him to get around. He was
Yep.
hard time walking, and he couldn't get into the tub. He's a very proud man. Sure.
Yeah.
He built a business from nothing. He's very strong-willed and all that. So it took a lot of convincing
I bet it did.
to get him to the point where it's like, Dad, you need to do this.
Yeah.
Because you need to get into the tub.
Right.
So anyway, what we did was we took out the one-piece tub shower.
Yeah.
And then we did a Sterling unit, which was a multi-piece. So
Yep.
get it in the house. And we put it up with shower head, a handheld shower, all the grab bars, a seat, all of that. So he can
Nice.
now get in there. And since then, now he's in a wheelchair. So it's even more
Okay.
important that
Sure,
we have
sure.
that. And then we did the wall-mounted vanity as well with the slanted, because he comes in with a little motorized
Oh, okay.
cart that he has.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can barely get through the door, but just barely.
Yeah.
We had to take moldings off a little bit
Yep.
so he could get in there. And of course, there's the grab bars and the whole bit
Yep.
to make him as comfortable as possible.
And he probably hasn't said it, but I bet he's very happy
Yeah.
that you did
He
all
is
that.
very happy,
Yes.
definitely with
Yep.
that. You sell these things all the time, and you don't really think about it but when it happens to you, when it happens to somebody you love, it really hits home, and
Sure it does.
Yeah.
you really understand where people are coming from,
Right.
You know, when they come in the showroom, and you can tell, and there's a lot of emotion with it.
Absolutely.
A lot of elderly people that, you know, they're coming to that point too. It's like, you know, I can't do what I used to be able to do, and it's a really emotional thing. So
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
not sometimes the happiest people coming in, because, you know, they're just going through things, and they're dealing with you know, sons and daughters,
Right.
and there's a lot of
Well,
back
you
and
know,
forth
as a
going on.
right, as a son to a father. I
Yeah,
mean, when you got that
exactly.
family interaction as well, it's
So I can
very,
definitely
very emotional.
appreciate
Sure.
when people come in, they are going through this type of thing, and try to make it as easy as possible.
Sure.
To do this, you know, as quickly as possible as well. You know, so
I tell you, I could sell that to an elderly person, because I'm like, my body gets so creaky at the end of the day. I would love to just be able to just whoosh myself in and not worry about anything,
Yeah.
and whoosh myself out. Just don't drop the soap.
Right.
Don't drop the soap. Get the push bottle, get in, and get out. You'll love it. Trust me,
yeah,
you'll love
yeah.
it. As a matter of fact, you put it in, I'll try it out for you.
Right.
I'll let you know. You're going to love it. Yeah, you can do that. I don't
Yeah.
take a small commish, just a small one. Jimmy, I need you to come take a hot shower at this house at such and such street. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
I'll come in with a
you
rope.
could be our tester.
Right.
will.
Right.
Get me
yeah.
a rope.
Oh,
Put
Jesus.
have your name on it, right?
Don't put your name
I'll
on that.
have
please.
your name right.
I'll put his name
Yeah,
on
there
it.
you go.
I'll
Yeah.
bring my own slippers, and I don't use a cap, so I'm good.
No shower cap?
No shower cap.
Okay,
Now,
all right.
Okay.
before, no, but now anymore.
No.
I'm telling you, really,
You
honestly,
can do
I'll
it,
go
man.
in
I'm
and try
telling
out.
you, you can do it.
I got a guy. He's going to be 60, and he loves to be linear, and he doesn't want to fall horizontal. He can walk right through this. He'll show you how. We'll even do an instructional video for you. I'll do it for him. That's no charge.
Look at you giving out the freebies.
I'm telling
Yeah. You're on the hard sell today.
you. No, it's an easy sell. Oh my God! Yeah, make it easy. Oh
Oh,
sure.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So, how do people find you?
Well, we have a website like everybody else.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
which is always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is?
TheUltimateBathStore.com.
Okay.
TheUltimateBathStore.com.
Or
Yes.
the Granite Group.
Or the Granite Group.
Or the Granite
right?
Group
Yep.
in Groton.
Now, are they trying to separate the stores into those two different categories, like the Ultimate Bath? 'Cause
Well, the
those have
Ultimate
the
Bath
showroom?
Store is just for the showrooms.
Just for the
That's
showroom.
just what they call the showrooms. You know, but we
Okay.
have 16 showrooms throughout New England.
Wow.
In this area, we have one in, obviously, Groton, but we have one in Westerly, Rhode Island. We
Yep.
have one in Old Saybrook.
Yep.
And we have one in Colchester.
Colchester, right.
So those are the ones around here.
Okay.
All within, 30-minute drive from right here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
So pretty centrally located.
Right.
Yeah, you're doing it right. Absolutely.
They got quite a few.
Yeah,
Quite a
we
few
got quite a
places
few.
going. Yeah. Is it better for people to, especially if they want to talk about, taking a bathroom and converting it over to ADA compliant, is it better for them to call ahead and set up an appointment to meet with you?
If they can,
Yeah.
that would be the best.
Okay.
Because I can give them undivided attention. 'Cause,
Right.
You know how the day goes. and
Absolutely.
how phone calls and emails and everything else.
Yeah, no, I know what you guys go through, and people walk in with 5 minutes before they're going to close, and next thing you know, it's an hour later, and you're still helping them. I mean, you guys do a great job.
Yeah, that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
I know, but still, that's not easy.
No.
It's not easy at all.
What's it going to take me to get you into that shop?
Sounds like a car salesman.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I got the right thing for your tuchus.
Well, speaking of that,
Yeah.
so another thing that's pretty popular now are bidet seats.
I was just going to say,
I love those. I absolutely love those. That guy should get the Nobel Peace Prize, whoever invented those.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you have the modern ones now that's just like a you can just use your phone and do it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They have
That
those.
is awesome.
They have
The
those.
world would be such a better place if everybody had one.
No
They're
more
a little bit
wars.
expensive though.
There wouldn't be.
No more
Yeah.
wars. No.
I'm
They
serious.
have, they have toilets that have the bidet seats all integrated in them.
Yeah.
You know?
But you can buy just the
or you
seat
can buy
separate,
just
right?
the seat
yeah.
separately.
Yeah.
You know.
And they're not that expensive.
No, they range. I mean, they start about $300 or so.
Right. Yeah, it's not that expensive to get
You
one.
just need power to it. That's the only
Right.
caveat to that.
Right. And usually you don't have an outlet by your toilet.
Exactly.
Well, you don't want to.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you don't have one.
Unfortunately, that's kind of a necessity with these. You have
Yeah.
to have power
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because they have heated seats and they have all
Right.
the bidet features.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of those as opposed to doing a separate bidet.
Okay.
Most people don't do that. So they have the seats.
Well, it's funny. You just don't see the bidets
No.
very much.
No.
I mean,
I think Kohler might have maybe 2 or 3 models left. That they
Really?
make.
Really?
They used
Okay.
to have a ton of them.
I was just in a bathroom like maybe 4 weeks ago looking to do a remodel, and sure enough, they had the toilet and then the bidet right
Yeah,
next to it. And they're like,
right.
"Get that thing out of here!"
Yep.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I know you're never going to use it."
Right.
But they should.
Oh,
like
my
Jimmy
God.
said, they should. Yeah.
When I was in Europe, that's what they had. I was like, I'm going to be a while.
Start the tour without me.
Oh, my God. I had to first learn how to use it.
Yeah.
Thailand, they had one. I was like, what's this freaking shower head for? Oh, I know what it's for.
Well, some of them have their own remotes. So you
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
They have buttons on the side, or you can have a remote.
Jeez.
I mean, it's
God.
crazy. All
Yeah.
And that's so
options
much,
they have.
so much spring in my step. God, awesome.
You go shooting right off the seat.
No. Oh, no. I would melt into the seat. Melt into
So,
the seat.
so let me ask you a question. You're trying out the showers. Will you try out the bidet seats? as well?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, he's going to throw it in as part of the
Oh,
package.
my God, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, you're great.
As a matter of fact, I should just go and do a commercial for it. Jesus.
I would show it on a
I would,
YouTube channel.
you would get more views in that freaking Floors Direct.
That I
That
believe.
woman who
Yeah.
does the Floors Direct every day. 1-800-FLOORS Direct. No, I'd be like, no, washy tushy right here, something stupid, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, just you in the bathrobe. I mean, that would sell.
That was
itself,
it.
That,
right?
That's enough.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
enough.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
threatened to be in a bikini a couple of times.
No,
so,
stop that. TMI. They don't need the visual. They don't
No,
need the
I don't either. It's too late, though. Yeah.
God.
Any last thoughts you might want to give to anybody that's listening that might be getting ready to go into this process?
Yeah, and like I said, it's quite a process.
Yep.
And like I said, there's a lot of emotion to it, and there's different players with, like I said, people my age with their parents or older people that are going into maybe the assisted living, that type of thing. So just kind of be patient, plan ahead.
Yep.
With things, and kind of really map out exactly how you want the bathroom to function.
Right.
To make it as easy as possible.
Right.
I mean, that's the main thing.
Okay.
And another two things to add is that, the convenience in also being safe. Because
Right.
you don't put yourself in a compromising position where you will get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And then it's past your pride. Then it's just like, oh, I'm in trouble. So doing that and making a shower that's compatible because when you're older, NFL players do it now. I'm sure they have showers like that because they're all busted up and
Sure.
arthritic and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, just do it. Make yourself, feel safe and convenient. It should be, a nice relaxing idea to just take a shower, use a bidet. It doesn't have to be a big song and dance,
Right.
unless you have me do the commercial.
Right, exactly.
Then it's going to be a song and
And
dance.
there's a lot of bells and whistles going
That's
on.
right.
Yeah. Just one other question, too. The walk-in tubs. Do you
Yeah.
guys sell any of those?
Once in a while, I do
Okay.
walk-in tubs. There's a lot of pros and cons to them.
Yes.
The cons definitely being the cost.
Really?
They're
Okay.
very expensive.
Okay.
They probably start around $5,000.
Wow.
Or more, depending
Okay.
on what features you have.
Yeah, give up bathtubs.
And once you use them, I have a lot of people that say, I just don't like them.
Really? After they spend all that money?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I would say
Yikes.
really like bathtubs.
Yeah.
Really like to take a bath.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only person that would really want to do it.
And I know it's hard for resale too. If you have one of those in your house, it's going to have to
Exactly.
come out when you go to
Because
resell.
that just speaks, ADA.
Correct. Absolutely. I've been in those houses where
Yeah.
they say, "Can you remove this?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can remove it."
Right.
It's just a shame to get rid of it and toss it.
Sell on eBay or something. I
Right.
don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So I
what-
do more showers. Obviously
Yeah.
people just doing more showers. It's more convenient.
Got it.
Definitely.
So what I usually tell people too, I'll give one last thought on this too, is if at all possible, try to create one floor living space. If
I'm
you've
all
got
for that.
if you've got a formal living room that you never use, think of that as a possible bedroom. extra dining rooms, things like that. A lot of people just don't look at it as that could be a possible bedroom. We've converted quite a few of like formal living rooms into bedrooms, for people so that they can be on that first floor. And a lot of times too with bathrooms that are on the first floor, there's a laundry room next door or something like that where you can kind of open it up and maybe create a good ADA compliant bathroom too. So give it some thought, bring in a contractor, let them help you kind of walk through it and see if there's a way to make that happen for you.
Definitely.
So, all right, gentlemen, I think we've given a good show today.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Minus
right.
the bathrobe.
Minus the bathrobe, right? And
Get me that bathrobe.
Jesus, here it comes again.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, Mr. Driscoll, I will see you next week.
Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
That's right. We're going to do a little special Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I don't know what that
I'm not wearing the pilgrim hat. And you're not
I was
gonna-
thinking of the turkey. The big turkey head.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on my gobbler right now.
I'm giving you a run for your money. Don't worry,
Thanks.
buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, everyone. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
later.